right, good morning, cyber traders. Happy Thursday, everyone. Pretty damn excited about this APLM. Just out of curiosity, who jumped on the bandwagon on APLM? Anyone get a little piece? Good to see you, Michael, Lawrence, Brian, Lita, Grant, all of you, Alex, everybody. Lawrence, you got a little bit. John, you got a little bit. This is why early bird gets the money. What a great mover. Look how cheap this stock was. And you know what? I'm just going to blow this up a little bit bigger. Let me show you what's going on. So, obviously, news came out. There's program trading, and forget about what we're going to talk about regarding about a lot of earnings came out this morning. You saw what happened with Walmart. We'll talk a little bit about that and everything else. But this is where people have this misconception. They think like, well, I can't afford to day trade everything. Look at APLM. This thing ran from $1 to $2 in 15 minutes. There were just orders everywhere. Let me bring up level 4. And we're going to cover this more and more. But when this seller got done right around here at 8:30, boom, this thing was just off to the races. And you know what? You had plenty of time to jump in. We would start talking about 9:35, and then it held right there, and then it came at 9:36. I mean, everyone should have pulled out at least 20-30% of this move. And then just now it had one big pop. It went from 180 all the way to 190 to 220. So great mover. Congratulations to all of you that were able to get in. And this is what trading is all about. And if you're watching on social media, just click on the left-hand side, get your phone, scan it, get in this trading room. You can get it in the morning. You can see what this is all about. We do this every day because what's great about what we do is that every day is a new adventure. There's always new stocks. We're going to talk about some we traded yesterday. And it's like, okay, well, it's too late. I had an opportunity. I lost it. No, not at all. Remember, Life W went from 3 to 18. Remember last week, PXMD went from 4 to 10. This past week, let me bring it up. I keep talking about them. Why don't I just show you? Air, this thing moved up pretty nice. Went from 8 to 14. Remember, this was a $500 stock, but you got to go a couple of days. There you go. Right there. Remember that? I mean, beautiful runners. So this is what gets you up in the morning. And let me explain something to you. You're going to miss 90% of them. And that's fine. I go fishing, and there's a big blitz going on. And if you follow me on my Fausto Home Living, you probably see some videos. And like, my God, it's like you just the fish are just jumping out of the water. But there's some times they're like, damn, that guy got a big one, I didn't. Oh, that guy got 5, I only got 1. You're gonna miss a lot of them, but you know what? They're there. And you know what? You keep showing up every morning, and that's why you wake up in the morning. And I'm happy to have you guys here. So let's go over and talk about once again what happened yesterday. What did move? Because there were a couple of stocks that did pretty well, and then there's some that didn't do well. Now we had a nice little push, and this is why I don't like trading some of these brand name stocks, but Target right out of the gate, had earnings, boom, thing ran from 125 all the way to 131. Now, this is the reason why people come out and they're like, well, I can't afford to day trade. I'll do the options. Okay, well, I don't like trading expensive stocks because you need a lot more money to do it. And then this is why people trade options. You know what? You could day trade the options, but look what happened. The stock can go down, boom, thing came right back down. Coinbase did phenomenal yesterday, went to 100, 93 to about 100. Another big mover. Also, some of the blockchains follow along with it. If you can't afford Coinbase, you could have traded Mara. Mara had a good move, ran from 920 to 1020. That one did pretty well. Couple of cheapies. BKKT moved up pretty good. $1.20. This one was great in the middle of the day. EBIX. This was a $30 stock, got crushed. And then if you showed up in the middle of the day, this is why, you could trade at any times during the day, but $4 all the way to $7 in a matter of about an hour. Great runner up. Skins, another one, moved early this morning, ran from $1.40 up to about $1.90. I don't know, 50 cents, $500, 1,000 shares. I would take that all day. And then PACB did pretty good too. And that one kind of like did a little bit of shake. Let me blow this up a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. Nice little move, early morning mover, 725, ran to about 760. Not a huge runner, but nice, consistent. Did a little bit of a slingshot right here. Boom, popped up to about 780. Not a lot of it, not as big as the other winners, but this is why we wake up in the morning This is why you come to Cybertrade University, and this is why we do this and we love this job. Now let's talk about what's moving this morning, okay? Because there are a couple of stocks that are moving. So we already know about APLM. So listen, it's holding here, okay? The only thing I do not like about it, where's my pen? Someone stole my pen. Oh, there it is. The only thing I'm a little nervous about it is that it's up 135%. The good thing about it, it was a $50 stock at the end of the year. And if I click over here, you could see you got resistance levels. You're going to hit some previous resistance back here on, less than a month ago. So, but put this on your watch list, APLM. All right, nice little stock. Want to keep an eye on that one. We'll see how it opens up. Remember, the first 5 minutes are very, very dangerous. So we want to be focused on that. A couple of the stocks that are moving up pretty well too. I had a couple of stocks on my watch list. I thought Wave D was going to do pretty decent. Big iceberg orders starting to show up here, and they got executed. I'll show you where they are. You could see them right here. There was this guy right here that showed up for about 12,000. Not a lot. I mean, it's not like we're talking the big blocks like the 50,000, the 100,000, but it looks like it's starting to do a ladder effect on the downside. Orders are coming in. I'll put this on the B list, but it is up about 79%. So WAVD is on that list. What else we got? EDUC? No. We got so we got that one. So Walmart. I don't know what happened. This is a problem. It beat earnings, right? It beat earnings, and then it got crushed. Went from 170 to 156. But it did come back a little bit when it made that announcement on those earnings at 7 a.m. You could see it. It's been having a pretty good, listen, it's went from 135 to 180, but look how quickly you could lose that all that money you worked for in a short period of time. So very, very dangerous when it comes to a stock like that. I'll be a little cautious. There are other stocks out there to trade, but if you want to trade Walmart, God bless you. We're not trading that. I would rather trade APLM all day in pre-market. Cisco also came out with earnings. Did not look good right there. Remember, there's a lot more earnings coming out, but you could see Cisco took a big hit, 53 down to 45, did a slingshot on the way up. I'm going to put it on a watch list. It's got some big support levels right around here, around 46, which could probably lead into a swing trade. And if you were here in the close and you did get it at that price, guess what? You're looking pretty damn good right now on a swing trade. So Cisco going on the watch list. Listen, it's a brand name stock. It does trade pretty fast. Already trade 1.3 million shares. It's got some good iceberg orders, which you could see right here. But the big ones haven't showed up yet. So program trading usually kicks in around 9:30. So we'll see how that one works out. What else I had here? Macy's, obviously, another one had earnings that came out. Macy's did pretty well. And, it's pretty funny, but Macy's probably would do decent. We're going into the holiday season. I mean, I know some of you don't live here in the New York area, but New York City has been very, very busy lately. Shockingly, a lot of people out there. A lot of people, it's the holiday shopping of the year. Everyone likes to go to Macy's. They did take over Toys R Us. That might help, but maybe people are going to start realizing that. So we'll keep an eye on that Macy's trade. All right. We'll put that one on it. Baba, another one. I guess earnings didn't look too good on that one. Expensive, but it is testing some big support levels back in March, in June, and also in October. It could hold here. Problem, expensive. Okay. A little on the expensive side. All right. Now, any other stocks out there? And let me see what I had on Macy's too. So Macy's on level 4 did get a big buyer that showed up right here. You could see here for 79,000 shares. All right. Alibaba, we'll check out that one. And we're getting some orders. You could see some big orders out here. Big buy right here at 79, about 29,000. Remember, these will get a lot bigger when the market opens up. This is just pre-market, okay? So remember, we always teach you, follow the money. That is the key part about it, okay? So we have that one that's coming up. Now let's just go happen to see if there's anything other than that's moving out there. Down to 8%, number 7 on the active percentage gainers list. On the losers, any good dead cat bounces. This one's not doing too well, but we're not going to trade. This is garbage. Remember, one of the big things we teach you at Cyber Trading, and if you attended one of our events yesterday, it's all about risk to reward. Okay. So I didn't find anything other than here. You got Cisco that basically made the big losers list. On the New York Stock Exchange gainers, other than Macy's that was on there, I didn't see anything popped up. Usually we get some program trading that kick in around 9 o'clock. And on the losers list, just Alibaba and Walmart made that big losers list on the top 10 list. So that doesn't look too good. NEO's on there. We traded that a few times. Got U's on there. We trade that a few times, but what is that? Only 3%. All right. So not a big list, which is fine. A little bit more of the brand names, but remember what happened yesterday. We didn't have Skins. We didn't have PacB. We didn't have BKKT yesterday. We didn't have all the Coinbase that showed up when the market opens up. So we will find a new list that will come up. Just make sure you see something, you say something. Now, regarding anyone else that saw something that we did not see out there, that we did not bring up? Not a big list. Remember, we're going into a very big holiday this week, okay? Next week is Thanksgiving. A lot of kids are going to be off on Wednesday. A lot of people are going to start going away, going into this weekend and making a long weekend. That's why you're not seeing a lot more earnings come out. But doesn't mean we're not going to be here. Sometimes you're going to find some of my best trades are on these holiday weeks. So if you're not going to go away, make sure you're still here. We're still going to be here live. All right. So in the meantime, everyone, let's get ready for the market to open up. We got about 15 minutes. If you're watching social media, remember, take your phone. You can sit there, scan that little QR code, or click on the links that we have posted up there. We'll see you back here. You can join us and join our cyber group room, because we're going to be here all day. But we're also live on social media from 9 and 2:30. All right. Cyber traders, you see something. And if you're new here from yesterday's event that I did, or you came to one of my premieres, make sure you book your appointment with your education advisor. Let them tell you what we're doing here in the room. Just sit back, watch, okay, and learn. Mark is saying Macy's is moving. Okay. Yeah, Macy's looking pretty good. I like the Macy's trade, but that's why it's on the watch list. Once that buyer showed up, Mark, that probably made a little pop. But let's keep an eye. We got that big resistance. Got a little bit of a big iceberg order right around that 1450, and you'll know that if you looked at your Bookviewer and your level 4. All right, everyone, we'll be back in about 15 minutes. All right, let's get ready. Go take a break, and we'll get ready for the market open.